So talk to me about your character and what's going on with him.
Unfortunately, at the very beginning of the year, we lost one of our series regulars for 7 years, Otis, played by Yuri Soderov, who happened to be Cruz's best friend. So there's been a bit of PTSD there, and he's just still kind of dealing with the loss of that human being. But at the same time, it's forced them to kind of grow up. You know, there was a bit of a man-child relationship between Cruz and Otis, and they never really took life too seriously. And I think that now that he's lost Otis, Cruz is really kind of trying to grow up and move into a new stage of his life, which I think has a lot to do with why he's engaged now. It's going to be a difficult dynamic to shift into, but I think he's really kind of trying to grow into more of a man and take life a little bit more seriously and be a little bit more proactive with how he attacks life.
What do you like and dislike about Cruz, your character?
You know, I love that he wears his heart on his sleeve. I think a lot of men, especially men of color, often don't allow themselves to show their emotions. And so I think it's important to be able to highlight that you can still be a hero and still be a man and not be afraid to cry. So I think that's one of my favorite things about him. One of my least favorite things about Cruz, he's a terrible cook. He can't cook for anything. And then also, he's not the best with the ladies. He gets a little tongue-tied. But other than that, he's a stand-up human being. I would love to be Cruz's friend. I think he would be loyal and a die-hard friend to the end.
Have you been involved in any of the crossovers, or are you expecting to be?
Yes. Actually, last year, I was kind of the lead storyline on the crossover with Chicago PD, where I ended up having to go undercover in another firehouse to help them find out about this one firefighter who apparently was crooked. You know, we all appear on each show, not only for the big crossovers, but randomly from episode to episode. You'll see someone from Med on PD and someone from PD on Fire, and it's just kind of become this sort of seamless universe. You know, we always say, one family, one night, one Chicago, and that's so true. You know, that's so really what it is. We all kind of get along as a family, and when you go to like another set, like if I go to PD, it's like going to your like crazy cousin's house who has like a bunch of different toys than you do, and like you get to play with all that stuff, and you get to meet with your crazy aunt who says crazy things, and so it's like it really is a tremendous family dynamic. You'll always see everyone in all of these crossovers. They're very good about making sure that it's one universe.
Okay, so you do a lot of crossovers. Do you do a lot of guest stars, and who would you like to see show up?
Like on the other shows?
On
you mean?
your show.
Who would I? Of anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's easy. I want Rita Moreno to play my mother. I'm obsessed with her on One Day at a Time. I mean, in general, I'm obsessed with her. She reminds me so much of my mother, and it would be a tremendous honor and pleasure to be able to work with somebody who's, she's an EGOT, you know, like who can say that? There's like 7 people in the world who can say that. It would be amazing.
So did you hear that, Dick Wolf? He wants Rita Moreno as his mother.
Did you hear that, Dick Wolf? If you can. I'm not trying to pressure you in any way. Whatever you can do, sir. I'm just happy to be on your show. Thank you.
You have wedding planning coming up.
Yes.
You have all that kind of stuff going on for Cruz.
Yes.
It's very important to get the mother involved, right?
Exactly. Well, here's the thing. We've never heard one way or the other about Cruz's mother. We don't really know if she's in the picture, out of the picture, if she's passed away. We don't have any idea. But I feel like that would be that's some good drama if you're like out of nowhere, just mom shows up because you're getting married. I think that would be a great opportunity. But something tells me they wrote it already, so I don't know.